There ain't no thing I wouldn't do. Lying
And just about to get underway as the starting fives have been announced. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Glad you're here with us tonight for this Monday night presentation. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Barton.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Inside of the 4 and the 5, Porzingis and Powell. Jalen Brunson out there with Hardaway. And it's Doncic in at the small forward. And for the Thunder, Bill Barton is out there with Gallinari. Then there's Robertson. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Plumlee in at the 5 spot. Have you seen a lot of teams over your time that have been terrific starting a season, then just fall apart second half of the season?
Have you seen it, Kevin, happen with teams that have really good veteran players? I've seen it with young teams.
Yeah, unravel. I mean, it's painful to watch. None come to mind, but I'm sure you could start to find teams that are 10 wins below from one half of the season to the next.
And some of that we know. It can happen with injuries to a star player and you just are dismantled. But a lot of times...
Like the Pacers. Oh, that was something else.
And Porzingis right through the defense and a sweet dunk from the big man.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, Billy Donovan gave me a few minutes. He knows it will be tough to hold back Kristaps Porzingis, who's hungry to assert himself. He'll have to match his aggression and make him feel them at the defensive end. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks so much, David. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
More and more as Porzingis is playing these minutes and has these scoring opportunities, he's dealing with the contact much better.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. About a minute played so far here in the first.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And he banks in the layup. Porzingis has got 7 points in the game.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Pass to Robertson. Shot clock at 5. From deep three-point range, Porzingis with the block.
Yeah, good luck getting a shot over the 7-foot, 6-inch tall wingspan of Kristaps Porzingis.
The Mavericks have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And for the Thunder, a lot of the assistant coaches leaving this past summer. Greg, how much of a concern is that for head coach Billy Donovan?
Possibly a sign that Donovan could be on the hot seat in OKC. I mean, 3 consecutive first-round exits. Donovan on the final year of his deal. The clock is definitely ticking.
Here's Barton. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Well, that pick-and-roll play is making things so much easier for Barton. Great choice reading and reacting.
Offensive rebound. Tries again. Can't capitalize inside. And that's a foul. Called on Dwight Powell. That's his first foul. Oklahoma City's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Porzingis with the block.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
Over Gallinari. Dallas, no good that time either. Thunder trailing by 5. Here's Robertson, and the dunk by Robertson.
Well, that's pretty quick there. Robertson up off the deck and right to the rim.
And Doncic, here we go. And that one is good.
Yeah, that's not an assignment that I want there, Kevin. I'd rather do math homework than to try and cover that guy.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Both teams will make substitutions. That free throw good from Doncic.
and possesses such a refined feel for the game that Doncic knows he has what it takes to be a great player in this league.
Cephalosha finds Schroeder. Knocks it loose. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Trying to get more confident shooting from the interior. Schroeder wants to keep adding some elements to the offensive end of his game.
And it's good, 2 points.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up, GA. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
And it's Noel missing.
I'm not sure where the lack of focus comes in there, Kevin. That's not like him. The defense is close, but there's enough space to score.
A second chance effort. And Porzingis with the lay-in. Porzingis has got 9.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And first time out of the game called for Oklahoma City. It's been quite a game for Porzingis.
And he's just attacking the rim with force here. They need to try and deny him the ball in the paint to keep him away from the basket.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Finney-Smith's checked in. 1:14 left in the first quarter. Gallinari, the bounce pass. Nader kicks it over to Schroeder. No good there. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
Yeah, and watching that, all kinds of contributions and just little things that guys were doing to chip in for that win.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Kleba, the pass to Wright. And he starts out with the miss in this one.
And not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
The Thunder shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
Well, Cephalosha has really carved out a nice role for himself in the NBA. A very important role player, definitely known for his lockdown defense.
Mavericks leading by 4. Pass to Kleba, and stolen by Noel. And here's the fast break. Cephalosha leading the way. And that one goes long. The Mavericks have gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. Porzingis drops in the layup for 2. 11 points in the game.
Well, you're going to pay for a situation where you give Porzingis that kind of room and maybe that much of a lane. Good job exploiting it.
And slam dunk by Noel.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
The horn on the unicorn is sharp tonight.
Here's Schroeder. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take so far on the Mavs?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
On the floor for Dallas, Curry is out there with J.J. Barea, and it's Brokoff in at the 3 spot. And the basket by Curry.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Schroeder kicks to Nader. Oklahoma City moving it around, and there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm, or you're going to get a call.
Robertson, he's checked in for the Thunder. And Dallas also making a switch. Jackson's checked in. Barea, the pass to Kleba. Curry with the bounce pass. Here's Jackson. Here's Kleba. And it's Noel with the rebound.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Nobody near Schroeder. They grabbed their own miss. Shot is good, and the Mavericks' lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Noel.
Great to have Noel active like that, proving how dangerous he can be on the inside.
Jackson misses.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
You know, Brett, we know guys love really jawing at each other. What was your criteria for issuing a double technical for trash talk?
Yeah, in today's game, it's kind of like it could be a whisper
Right.
or a wink, you know, the way that they look at it.
It's both sides, doesn't it?
And they just try to curtail anything that could escalate, Kevin. That's really what the referees are doing. As soon as they see some kind of body movement or see guys starting that way, they want to cut it off before anything else happens. So the criteria is a little bit confusing. Sometimes I like to see them getting after a little bit.
It's stolen by Barea. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Here's Curry. Count that one. And now a 3-point Dallas lead.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
And Maxi Kleber is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Dwight Powell's checked in for Maxi Kleber. Doncic comes in for Ryan Brokaw. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Seth Curry. The Thunder have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander, such an intriguing prospect coming out of Kentucky. I can't wait to watch in a new system how it is that he starts to understand and develop further his offensive play.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And Justin Jackson is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for J.J. Barea. Jackson against Noel. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Robertson. No good on the triple. Dallas leading by 4. And Doncic, here we go. Missed it, shooting 50% at 3 for 6. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And that's a foul called on Dwight Powell. That'll be his second foul of the game. A different look for Dallas. Porzingis is checked in for Justin Jackson. And it's Lee in for Hardaway. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Porzingis with the block. 1:43 left in the first half. Good, and the assist goes to Doncic. 15 points for Porzingis. Thunder trailing by 6. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
And Coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Gallinari's checked in. Dallas also making some changes. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Powell, and it's DeLon Wright in for Jalen Brunson. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He's coming off a 16-point game against Minnesota, and it's Gallinari missing. And Porzingis, here we go. Almost, but it rolls out. And so it's Gallinari with it. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. They trail by 6, coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
And that was a game to forget. You'd like to find some teachable moments, but I think they'd like to just turn the page and move forward.
Yeah, and quick, like as quick as possible. That was a dismal showing, especially for them at the offensive end.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, guarded by Wright. Clock at 6. Here's Gallinari. Porzingis with the block.
Yeah, pretty safe to say that this is the kind of game that you just want to flush as soon as you get done with it.
Out of bounds. It's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
And the Thunder making a change here. Schroeder's checked in.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
They need this. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Dallas going into the break with a 10-point lead. They have made it very...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good to see you. It was all Kristaps Porzingis in the first quarter. He ended up with 17 points, 5 block shots, and 2 rebounds. That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Porzingis having a dominant impact in this game.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
We've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Will Barton is out there with Gallinari. Then there's Andre Robertson. And it's Plumlee in at the center. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. And Doncic is right there. Doncic has got the lead up to 12 now for the Mavs.
And you want more of this from Doncic. He's good at reading shot trajectories. Love his aggressiveness.
Barton passes to Gallinari. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Porzingis. Well, when Danilo Gallinari came into the NBA, Brent, he was just a catch-and-shoot type player. But he's so much more than that now.
Well, I think with the way the league has changed with the three-point shot and Gallinari's ability to do that, he's gotten a lot smarter about picking his spots when the pump fake can drive in and draw some contact.
Has the vertical needed to dunk it. Doncic showing off the power and flair that he possesses.
Stolen by Brunson. Outside, Porzingis. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Gallinari. What improvements, Brent, do you like to see out of players going from season 1 to their second season in the league?
Biggest thing, Kevin, turnovers. Player comes into the league, has an opportunity to play, wants to rush things, plays too fast, doesn't have an ability to slow down and make reads. From season 1 to season 2, and given the role and responsibility for that player, when you watch a guy whose ability to take away the mistakes, the simple mistakes he made last year, that's growth.
Because it's connected to so many other areas of his game.
Right, and he's not trying to do things that he wasn't capable of doing when he came into the league last year. He's understanding more of where it is that he's best suited in possessions and for that offense.
Good explanation. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Makes it off the glass.
Gilgeous-Alexander, a unique frame at his size and an intriguing scorer.
That's good from Doncic on the assist by Porzingis. 15 points for Luka Doncic.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. 4 on the clock. Here's Cephalosha. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. To the paint, here's Jackson. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And the Mavericks lead by 14.
A good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
A moment here to see some stats for Plumlee. How's the last month of basketball been for him? He's averaging 6 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. We know that he can come up with the occasional big play, but his overall numbers haven't been impressive.
There is a bit of a feeling they're all looking to him to step up, and they know he's capable of doing it right now, just not getting it done.
Got a piece of it. Goes back up. And the shot is good. The Maverick lead has been cut down to just 12 points with the basket from Schroeder.
Well, Schroeder likes to drive first, now establishing the shoot first confidence. Love watching him rise up immediately after the catch.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Curry meets him. And Noel kicks to Nader. He can't get that one to fall. And it's Dallas the other way. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Yep, that one goes in there. Berea's got his first bucket of the night.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
It's stolen by Berea. And Curry, here we go. That one drops for him. Curry's got 8 points.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And there's the pass to Nader. 5 to shoot. There's Noel. Rebounded by Jackson.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
The Mavericks have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
That free throw, no good. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Porzingis, he's checked in for Maxi Kleber. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Justin Jackson. Doncic is checked in for Ryan Brokaw. And it's Wright in for Curry. Gallinari outside. Can they get it? It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Porzingis. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Noel's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Passes it to Robertson. Here's the 3. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Mavericks lead by 19. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the floor for Dallas, Wright is out there with Lee. And there's Porzingis. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Finney-Smith in at the power forward. Porzingis passes to Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
Now you can see the defense is so shifted over to where Kristaps Porzingis is that they lose track of the situation, and he burns them with the pass.
Gallinari outside. Back to Barton. And here's Robertson. Here's Gallinari. The stupendous finish in traffic.
The D doing their best on this end, but not enough to stop Gallo there.
And Porzingis, here we go. Good on the bucket. Porzingis has got 21 in the game.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Here's Schroeder. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And Plumlee kicks to Barton. That 3 off the mark.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Knocked loose. It's stolen by Schroeder. From outside the arc, the Thunder with another miss. It's deflected and stolen by Barton. It's blocked.
And not exactly quick off the floor, but Luka uses great anticipation to make defensive plays. Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
To the middle, here's Plumlee. Porzingis with the block, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. A different look for Dallas. Dwight Powell's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Courtney Lee. And it's Jalen Brunson in for DeLon Wright. Clock at 4. Porzingis with the block. On the wing, Hardaway. He's guarded by Diallo.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Will it go? And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
Now here's Schroeder. A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. And he dunks it down.
Lightning quick first step from Schroeder. And phenomenal at throwing down that one on the drive.
Doncic finds Porzingis. Now here's Brunson. Some nice passing here by Dallas. And Doncic, here we go. And how often do players argue calls knowing that they are in the wrong? They know they're going after something that was the correct call.
Let's just say often, Kevin. I mean, you just never, the whistle.
Are they thinking ahead in terms of saying?
I don't think so. It's emotional. It's just an emotional reaction. I mean,
Yeah.
you're out there running around and doing what you do, and you get a whistle, you're going to react to it like, I did something wrong. Yeah. Why am I in the principal's office right now? I want to get my side out. I know you saw it. Everybody does.
That sounds like you may have done a lot of that.
I try to avoid that, Kevin. Quite
did you? Yeah.
Oh yeah. I don't think that's healthy for you and your reputation.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Mavericks.
When you consider the difference in their field goal percentages, the other team has to be happy that this wasn't a bigger loss. This team was on fire.
Yeah, Kevin, it's always frustrating when you can't throw a rock on the ground and the other guys just can't seem to miss.
And so they'll be advancing their win total to 42 games.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with one game left against this squad.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Porzingis.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Noel. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
Powell, the pass to Brunson. Now Porzingis. Porzingis is doubled. Stolen away. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball. Burton, no good.
He just never looks comfortable when he's that far away from the basket.
The putback. It's good on the putback.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Noel passes to Baisley. Diallo with it. Noel with it. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg, in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And